It's all good. Yo, what up? It's your kid that did. Back again, once again. This time we are in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest just pulled up on me. What's your name? Tell me where you from. What's your name?
Hey, I'm Kiya. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, what you do?
I am currently in PA school,
PA school. What school you go to?
Kansas State University.
All right, so for those who are listening, like I said, we're going to get straight into it. Before we do that, we want to shout out our sponsor, 310 Vines. Like I said, up-and-coming clothing brand. Great material. Great elastics on the too, you know what I'm saying? Simple. And, it's simple, but, aesthetically pleasing. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, go get that, man. 310 Vine, man. Shout out to my guy, Unc, man. So, I guess we can start with a shot, man. We're going to toast up.
All right.
We're going to toast up. Okay, straw. Pinky's up. Don't worry about it. We'll start out with a shot to get this thing going. By the way, we are not sponsored by yet. Lunazoo. It is on the way though, like I say, but we do have our first paid sponsorship by 310 Vine. Shout out to the clothing brand. The link will be in the bio and the description below, so definitely make sure you go get that. All right, so tell these people where they can follow you at.
All right, y'all can follow me at Kiya, Kiya, Sade, Shydae, on Instagram.
Instagram. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. All right, so Atlanta, right?
Yep.
Me being Atlanta native, what exactly, when I'm ready came out with that song, she got real specific on what is Atlanta and what is not Atlanta. What part of Atlanta, where you from and what you represent?
Well, I'm from Vine City.
Vine City. Shout out to Vine City. Shout out to Zone 1, West Side.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So from baby on up, born Atlanta,
yeah, baby and up.
Baby and up. Okay, shout out to Vine City, man. Most definitely. So, coming from Vine City, for those who know, one of the worst neighborhoods in Atlanta, Georgia. We're just gonna start.
Not the worst though, but one of the worst.
One of the worst. Okay, so what made you want to become a PA? Basically a doctor, for those who don't know.
Really, basically, like, honestly, the way I came up. So just seeing, like, my family and, like, the things I had to go through, like, growing up, I'm like, okay, I want to be the person in my family to make a difference, make a change. So it was just basically in me. So, seeing how my mom needed help, like, while I was being raised and everything, and nobody in my family really finished college. So I'm like, let me be that first person to make a difference. And I'm like, I'm a real family person too. So I know, like, when I do make it and when I do finish school, I'm gonna be the person to, help out my family. Like, somebody need help, I want to help them. So
you the backbone.
Yeah.
Okay, more definitely. So anybody else went to college? Is this something that you seen somebody else do, or you just wanted to? You
No.
just the first one to jump off the.
I'm really the first one. Yeah, I'm the first one. Well, besides my sister, but she's like 2 years older than me. But other than that, just me and her. So, but nobody else, like uncle, mother, dad, nobody like that. So it's really just me. It's just something that was like built into me. So.
First generation curse breakers. Okay, that was up. So you mentioned the sister. How many siblings you got? You got to count your fingers. There's a whole lot of y'all.
It's like 7 of us, for real.
7.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So how was that dynamic?
Well, I have 2 brothers and the rest are sisters. I am kind of a middle child, I guess you can say.
Yeah,
So I'm kind of the middle child. I'm like the 3rd oldest, and then 4 younger than me. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So like I said, with me knowing you already, so it's kind of like just like a filler in type of thing, just for everybody else. So it's like everybody in the same house or separate houses.
No, kind of separate houses. Yeah, separate houses. Like the 3 oldest are in separate houses, and then the youngest ones, like 2 of them are still in school, and then the other ones, they like doing their own thing. My little brother, he goes to Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, okay, shout out to Mississippi State.
Yeah, and then my oldest sister, she's a nurse at Emory, so congrats to her, Then my brother, he in Dubai doing his thing. He live in Dubai.
Man, you got a successful family, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had the same description. I'm just a goddamn electrician that just figuring things out day by day. But like
then
I said,
it's me. And then the other 3, one in hair school, and the other one, he is engineering major. So yeah.
Engineering, man, that's crazy. Since hey man, snap something to that, man.
Yeah.
Snap something to that. Shout out to pops and mom that they made some creative children. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely. So we're gonna get into it. PA school, right?
Right.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit, but we're not gonna go too far. So when did you figure out this is what you wanted to do?
Honestly, I say about my sophomore year of college. I was kind of in between, like, originally I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Pediatrician, what do they do?
So, pediatricians, they take care of children all the way up until like 18. Okay. And then I was like, I don't know, pediatricians, they had to be in school too long. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. But that was originally what I wanted to do, was a pediatrician. And then I wanted to be a heart surgeon.
Heart surgeon?
Yeah, I wanted to be a heart surgeon.
Oh my God.
So I was like, okay, I want to be a heart surgeon, but then they have to be in school a lot longer. So then I'm like, okay, what else is there out there that a lot of people don't know about? Because honestly, like, the PA profession is pretty new, right? So it's like newer than a lot of other professions. So still, like, to this day, if people ask me, like, what you in school for? And I tell them I'm in the PA program, and they're like, what's that? So I'm always like having to explain myself, like telling them what a PA is. Because it's like some people that's like, oh, because it's like physician assistant, but you're not the physician's assistant. You work with the physician, but you're not an assistant, like a nursing assistant or a dental assistant or anything like that. Like, you're not that.
We're going to get into that too.
So I have to explain to them, like, no, I don't just take vitals. Like, I have my own patients. I prescribe meds. And, I'm literally, like, real close and paid with a, so I have to explain stuff like that. But so really it was about my sophomore year. I just wanted to find something that, kind of fits me. They have a good work-life balance. You can still have a family, you still get paid great, everything like that. So, and you don't have to be in school that long. Do undergrad, and then you have to do 2.5 years after,
So how long is undergrad?
Undergrad is 4 years.
Undergrad is 4 years, and what major do they have to be?
Honestly, you can be, so I did biology 4 years, but you can also be a chemistry major. You can even be a nursing major, but you just have to have, like, certain prerequisites to be able to get into the PA program. Like, you can't be like a psychology major and be like, oh, I'm gonna apply to PA school, But you have to have, like, those certain biology prerequisites, anatomy, stuff like that, so.
All right, and this is for the people that are all watching that do potentially want to get into this field or anything medical field and really don't know which route they want to go. Because like she said, there's plenty of different routes you can go in the medical field, from the bottom to the top. But for this one in specific, you got your 4 years of some type of science.
Some type of science, right?
Some type of science. Okay, so after the 4 years, what's next?
So 4 years, after the 4 years, so you have to you have to apply. So honestly, from my experience, I applied to, like, I don't even know, like, I applied to, like, over 20 schools, right? And so I didn't get in my first round because I didn't really know, like, what to do. I didn't know it was as competitive as it was. So, like, you have to write essays, you have to get letter of recommendations, you have to have, like, of course, all your prerequisites. You have to have shadowing hours, volunteer hours, like, a whole bunch of different stuff. So you do that and apply. And so let's say, like, my school had 2,000 applications, right? 2,000 people that applied. 2,000 people that applied. So it's like you against everybody else,
How
basically.
many people get in?
Only 44.
2,000.
So out of 2,000. So first, from the 2,000, they picked, I think they picked 100 people to interview. So out of 2,000 people that applied, they pick 100 to interview, and they only accept 44.
Okay.
Right? And so then from there, you either go from the waiting list, or they automatically accept you, or they deny you. So I end up, what'd you say?
Nah, go ahead.
So I end up getting accepted the first round, but like, say like if you do get on the waiting list and somebody else choose to go to another school, they can pull you out the waiting list, and you'll get a chance like that. So.
All right. So with this, is this one of those situations where it's every school got a PA program, or is only certain schools?
No, it's only certain schools. So like in Georgia, there's only like, I think it's expanding in Georgia now. So like my first time I applied to Georgia, I think it was only like maybe 2 or 3 schools that had a PA program. Like I know Duke just got a PA program. Emory has a PA program, which is very competitive. And I believe it's like maybe South College and maybe one more. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, so it's only a few schools. So like not every college has a PA program.
Okay, cool. So we're going to fast forward a little bit, right? So, boom, we did the 4 years. Now it's time to apply to school.
Okay.
How many schools did you apply to till you considered Kansas State?
So, originally I applied to like 20, and I probably only heard back from like maybe 10. Like some of them still to this day, I didn't even, yeah, it's okay. But still, like the school is still supposed to let you know, like, hey, we didn't accept you, or or something like that, or we didn't even invite you for an interview or anything like that. So yeah, I applied to 20, heard back from a few. I had an interview in Tennessee. Had an interview in Tennessee. Their program was pretty new. I didn't end up getting accepted there, but I didn't give up. So like, because that was my first time applying and I didn't really know what I was doing. So I applied just to see like how the process was gonna go, see how the interview process was. Didn't get in that year, but you have to wait like a whole another year to like reapply to 20 school, to the program. Yeah, so you have to wait a whole year to reapply to the program. And so this time I applied to Kansas, which is where I'm at now, and they end up interviewing me on like 4th of July of last year. And so the interview process is like you have like 2 different interviews with 3 different people in the panel, and everybody like asking you different questions. And it's basically like people come in there thinking like they want to hear, like they want to have you better have a 4.0 or something like that, but they really just want to like get to know you, like what makes you stand out from the rest of the applicants. Out of
like 2,000
exactly
people,
like why should we choose you out of everybody else, right? So it's not only about your grades, and of course you can't have like a 2.5 or something like that, but you do gotta at least have like a decent GPA. You gotta show like, even if you did have a low GPA, you gotta show like there was some progression, and you got to show like them like you're adamant. And then also, what they also like to hear, people don't know, like they like to hear a story. Like, why do you really want to be a PA? Not just because maybe my mom was a PA, or I don't know, I just want to help people. Like if you say you just want to help people, they ain't gonna, they want you to have a story. Like, why do you really want to do this, So.
Yeah, because you're definitely dealing with people,
right?
Patience, and people and patience got different stories. So, you got to have a why. So I 100% agree with that. So now that we know this said information, 20 schools, 10 called back. So when they call back, is this a guarantee you got accepted, or this is just a visit?
So no, it's not. So if you hear from them, it's either, hey, we inviting you for an interview, or it's, hey, we chose somebody else, or you just don't hear nothing at all. So they might choose you for an interview. Once you get an interview, most of the time they will call you. But if you don't get a call, 9 times out of 10, you didn't get in. So if they call you personally, it's like a, interprofessional thing. Like, I'm going to call you, hey, you just got into the school. They're not going to email you and say it. But if you get an email, sometimes that don't mean you got in. But every school is different. But my school, personally, they call. Like, hey, if you got in, we going to call you. If you didn't get in or we put you on the wait list, they, like, emailed us.
Well, definitely.
Yeah. So it's like, you checking your email all the time. Like, did I get an email? Because I think we had to wait, like, 2 weeks after to see if we got in. So, yeah.
Okay, so we get into school, right? Now it's planning. How long?
Right.
All right, so when you get accepted, what month is this?
So my school, I got accepted in maybe August.
August, okay.
No, actually the end of July, because it was right before my birthday. So yeah, the end of July is when I got accepted. I interviewed like July 4th, somewhere around that time, and I got accepted 2 weeks later, yeah.
All right, and so when did you start school?
January
January
2025.
So that August to July, August to January, how was that? Was that just like you really ain't, you just still living your life till you get there? It's kind of like, you nervous?
Well, I was scared. Like, I was scared because, like, I was on TikTok looking at, like, different videos.
Yeah, I go to TikTok.
On TikTok looking at different videos, and everybody was like,
shout out to TikTok.
Oh, my God, like, PA school, the first year of PA school, like, the worst year of my life and everything. And I'm like, oh, like, so I was scared, like,
so
not of moving, not of moving to a different state. Because, like, I'm fine with that. But it was the academic part. I'm like, dang, can I keep up? Like, why is it so hard? Like, and it was like every TikTok video I was seeing was like, man, the first year of PA school is so hard. So I would call myself trying to prepare. So, like, I started, like, studying early, which didn't make no sense. Like, I shouldn't have did that. But, like, I started studying, like, medical terms early, trying to make sure I remembered things that I learned in undergrad. But it also consists of me, like, still working. I was still trying to get my patient care hours at the job I was at, trying to save up my money because, we can't work. So, while we in the program, so trying to save up my money and also trying to spend time with my family and friends because I knew I was going to be 14 hours away, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so you spoke on something. You said, save your money because y'all can't work. Is there a reason why y'all can't work and go to school like normal people that might do like undergrad or something like that? Is there a reason why PA students can't work?
Well, really because, like, the program is so rigorous. Like,
oh my God, rigorous. I don't even know how to spell that. You just pulled a rabbit out the hat with that one. But like I said, I'm going to let you finish.
Okay, so, like I said, the program is rigorous. So the program consists of basically, I can't speak for every program, but everyone is pretty much similar. So on a good week, I may have 3 exams and like 2, like a physical check off or something like that. But on a bad week, I may have an exam Monday through Friday, So it's like, where's the time to work? And they want you to be like so focused on your schoolwork that you don't have no time to work anyways. Because it's like, literally when we finish, we're going to be taking care of patients. So they want you to make sure you know everything. You know every diagnosis. You know how to treat it, what it looked like, how it presents and everything. So it's like, no, even if I wanted to work and I do, but I don't have time. So
it's impossible.
Yeah, it's literally impossible. So, yeah.
All right. So with that being said, it got to be some type of support system.
Yeah, you have to have a support system.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a support system, I wouldn't make it. So, yeah. Like, I would not make it because, like, I just wouldn't. So, yeah, you definitely have to have a support system. Like, if you don't, unless you say, like, me, I saved up a good amount of money before I started, but you think you save up enough money, but then when you paying bills and you're not working, that money is gone. Like, so you got to have a support system.
So it's like freshman year of college all over.
Pretty much. Unless you had, like, a little freshman job or something. But, like, if not, but now we have more bills. I ain't have these type of bills I had when I was a freshman. So, paying rent, car note, everything else.
So you got to be a big girl with no job.
Big girl with no job. But, it's been a year, so I'm making it.
You to maintain, so that's what's up. Like I said, a little cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to maintaining. Well, what my quote was in my high school yearbook? Was keep your head above water.
Yeah.
You got to keep your head above water. You see what I'm saying? All right, man. So we're going to keep moving along. All right, so boom. We get to Kansas.
Okay.
First day of class. What's the dynamic? Is there anybody that look like you, or is it kind of like a?
Actually, I mean,
First day of class. Because like I said, you know how you probably don't meet everybody.
Right.
Before, but, you know, you kind of see when you first get to school.
So we had like an interview, no, not interview. We had like a meet and greet kind of thing before we got there. And I'm looking like, let me see who all in my class. You know, I'm like, dang. I'm like one of the only,
Black people.
Yeah. One of the only ones in here. So I'm like, dang. Like, but I'm like, okay, well, maybe we missing some people, whatever. So anyways, first day of school, I get there and I like to plan ahead. So I was like maybe the first or the second person there because I wanted to make sure I got my seat. Like I wanted to make sure I got a good seat. So I got there, sat down, I'm looking around. Nobody looked like me.
Nobody.
Not even the professors, nobody. But I'm like, okay. But it's one person that looks like me. That's it.
So coming from Vine City, like I know what, I'm very familiar with Vine City. You feel what I'm saying? Is there a culture shock?
Oh, definitely.
From Kansas to Atlanta.
It is. It definitely is. It was something I had to adjust to, but not as much. Like, well, kinda. But like coming from like where I worked, I also like it was a mixture there as well. But it still was a big culture shock because at work I wasn't the only one. It was a good mixture. But now that I'm like one of the only ones, like 1 out of 2, we're just different, So
100%.
I have to like coming from where I come from. Actually, that's a good thing. Like coming from where I come from, sometimes I have to watch like what I say or like watch how I act. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how they may view me. Like not saying they may judge me, but I just don't know. Like so I have to really be careful. Like even sometimes like with my slang or just like the way I talk, I have to like switch it up sometimes. And sometimes I may switch it up and I don't even know, but I just want to make sure like I sound professional or whatever. I don't want them thinking like, dang, she get up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. So it definitely was a culture shock, but they cool though. They cool.
Because like I said, it's always that thing. One thing I know, and this is, I can only speak for the city. We got what you call a nice nasty. We know how to turn it on, turn it off. The finesses know. You feel what I'm saying? We are from the city of finesse. So you know how to turn it on for them folks. And then when you get around your people, you know how to turn it off.
Yeah.
So is it a situation where like, I'm not going to say it's a fake thing, but so say for instance you come back home, right? And you get back around your people.
Right.
Are you still Kiya Kansas or you back regular Kiya?
No, I'm back regular. I'm back. It's like an automatic switch. It's not nothing that I think about, but it's just like I'm home. Like you know what I'm saying? But it's like when I'm there, I'm very professional. I'm just very professional. Like I don't even think about it. It's just, and I guess it's not even them. It's just like the profession that I'm in. I have to be professional anyway. So when I'm at school, I'm like totally different person because I have to be professional. So I'm just like, I have to be that. So. Well,
David, so you 1 year in. How many more years you got left? What you got left on your belt?
18 months. So.
18 months.
Yeah.
That sounds like a prison sentence.
Yeah. So yeah, 18 months. It'll go by fast though. Hopefully.
And like I said, I just seen you had the white coat ceremony.
Yeah.
Congratulations. We're gonna snap to that. So, for those who don't know, what exactly is a white coat ceremony in the PA program?
So, for the PA program, basically the white coat ceremony is just like celebrating like that first year. So, the first year is like our didactic year where we in class from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Didactic. Like, didactic just mean like classroom work.
Okay.
Okay, let me speak it.
You understand?
Okay.
You gotta understand.
So.
Nigga.
Whatever. So basically, didactic year is our first year at PA school. So you go from January to December. And that's where you sitting in class from like basically 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. You taking like 4 or 5 exams a week. You do like physical exam checkoffs, like where you have a patient come in and you have to like figure out their diagnosis and stuff. You know, like how when you go to the doctor,
right,
stuff like that. So we're like really busy. So the first year is really a lot. Like we take over 20 credit hours every semester, which is crazy. Like 9 classes.
I had 12
like it's a lot
in college.
Yeah.
And
So
I barely did that.
white coat is just basically marking, like, if you can do that first year, you can do your second year. So that's pretty much just
that's like
congratulations.
Training
like
day.
Yeah,
it's like training day. They're like the military when they go off for basic training.
It's basically like you're official now. Like you made it through that first year, you official. Like you good, you in. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Okay, so cool. We're a year in. The second part of the year. Well, you haven't got there yet, so I'm not gonna ask you.
Yeah, I know
what
about
you
it,
expect,
but yeah.
All right, so we're gonna switch lanes real quick. So you slick spoke on it earlier, like the different pillars. All right, so it's a lot of I'm a nurse, I'm this, I'm that, floating around. What is the difference between a nurse? What is considered a nurse? Well, let's talk to the metaphor. What is considered what? Because I know I can count on my fingers and toes, my eyeballs, knees, and elbows how many nurses there is. But what is considered a registered nurse? What's considered a PA, a pharmacist, a doctor? Like what is considered? What do you have to do? So what is and what's not?
Okay. I don't want to. Okay. I'm going to keep it cool with what I say, but.
What that mean?
Like, I don't want to
to
upset people, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, everything is not a nurse. I mean.
Is that like one of the things where you see it, you be like, it's like one of the.
I just feel like, I don't know, like. I hate when people call themselves something and they're not that, because you have people that actually work towards it. Like, don't call yourself I don't want to say that. Like,
I mean, we just being real.
If you're a CNA, you're not a nurse. Okay?
All right, what else is not a nurse? Amaretta already said was not Atlanta.
Okay, like, because I just feel like, okay.
Shout out to Amaretta.
Like, you're certified, but you're a nursing assistant. Like, I see a lot of people that's like, oh, yeah, nursing, but you're not a nurse. I just feel like nurses work towards you can get your nursing degree in 2 years as well, but you just won't get paid as much as a bachelor's degree. So you can be a nurse and get your associates, but you'll get paid being doing it for 4 years. But you can still be a nurse. You still have to take your what's the test they take? I can't think of the test they take right now, but
what's it called? The NCLEX?
Yes, thank you. See, you know something. Yeah, they take the NCLEX. Yeah, that's what it is. So they take the NCLEX. When you take the NCLEX, that's a registered nurse. That's just is what it is. If you take the NCLEX, that's a nurse. CNAs don't take the NCLEX. LPNs don't take the NCLEX.
Okay.
But LPNs, they are like right under nursing, but they don't take the same exact exam that nurses take. Okay. But what I can say though, is a lot of LPNs, they do LPN first and it bridges them into the nursing program. And I do hear that that's easier, like to go from LPN to nursing. So like still all respect to them because it's just easier, you know. But they're not nurses until they get their registered nursing. Because,
like I said, it'd be a lot of people that that ask for your first, last name, social security at the front desk.
No. And
like I say, they say they're nurses because they got.
They might be medical assistants.
And that's not a nurse.
No,
okay.
It's not a nurse. Yeah, it's a medical assistant. But you know, like.
So it's no problem what it is. It's just you have to say what it is.
Yeah, I just feel like.
And don't give yourself a jacket that you ain't earned.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I respect all fields in healthcare. Like, because of course, to be where I am, I had to start as a PCT. You know, and I was a PCT, like doing what I was doing. And that's what I was, but I wasn't calling myself a nurse or a PA because I just feel like especially being in the position that I'm in, I know how hard I work to be under what position I am. So don't call yourself something that you're not. Like, that's just my intake on it.
1,000%. So. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Like I say, that everyday life. Streets, medical field, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you put that work in, you'll get to where you at. So, like I said, you spoke on a little earlier about you can't even count on a full hand how many people that look like you in your, in your classroom, in your program, right? Is this something you would recommend to somebody?
Okay. I will. Like,
do you have to be cut like this?
You have to be.
So this ain't nothing like, I think you should try this out. You gotta be cut like this.
No, I definitely think you gotta be cut for it. Like, I think it's a great profession, but I will say, like, if you're not determined to do it, or like if this is not something you really want to do, if it's not like I really want to take care of patients, treat them, and help people to get better or whatever, it's literally not for you. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, it's been some days, I was like, man, is this for me? Like, like, because sometimes it get that hard. Like, you will be done study all night. You'll go to sleep late. Like, it's been times I go to sleep at 12 o'clock, wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, that's 2 hours of sleep. Got an exam at 8. And I get on the exam. Mind you, you think like, okay, I studied this much. I should know every single question. Get to question 1. Oh Lord, this about to be a hard exam. Like, so it's just like you literally never know. You can study as much as you can, but you just never know like where the professor may throw at you. But like, honestly, it just really has to be in you. Like, it has to be a passion. Like, it has to be in you. It has to be a passion. So like, what I will say is, if you want to do it, go for it. And of course, like, don't give up. Like, of course, I had to find my own path too. Like, when I first got in, I didn't know what I was doing. I got in, and I'm like, oh yeah, I made straight A's in undergrad. Like, I'm good, I got here, take that exam. I was like, oh, this is different. Like, this not an undergrad exam. So I had to like step my game up, like, it's been plenty of times I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but beginning of first semester, I was like, I don't know. But it's all about like learning yourself, learning what works best for you, not comparing yourself to others. Like, really, the competition is you. Like, that's another thing I had to learn. Like, the competition is yourself. And I honestly do say, like, it allowed me to grow and see, like, the better person I could be, because, like, I thought I was good. Like, I thought I could study for 2-3 hours and I'd be all right, But, you can always be a better person than you thought you were. So
long story short, this ain't nothing you'll reckon. You see that, all right, somebody is about to, boom, come to undergrad.
Right.
I want to do what you do. They see you pull up in your E-Class Benz. You feel what I'm saying? They see, the big Louis purse, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know the whole situation.
Right.
And the girls say, the girl that look like you say, I want to do what you do. What do? You'll let her know. You will tell her this ain't what you want to do.
No. I won't say that. No. I'm definitely not going to turn nobody down, because honestly, it's not a lot of us in the field anyways. So like, if somebody was to honestly come to me, because I've helped, like, to get in the program, I've helped somebody last year, like, write her essay, fill out her application and everything, so I want to help you. If this is something that somebody say, like, they want to do, I will help them, but I'm also going to tell you the truth. Like, I'm going to be like, you got to really want this, because they will really kick you out. Like, they'll kick you out. If you don't make certain grades or you're not meeting the requirements that they want you to meet, you'll get kicked out. And it's hard to get accepted into another type of program sometimes, after, you get kicked out of the program. And honestly, not even just that, it's hard to come back from that. Like, imagine you working so hard to get into a program and then, you like get kicked out. It's hard to pick yourself back up from that. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be working at Walmart.
That's not true. But what I'm saying is,
shout out to Walmart.
it's a hard program. It's very hard. I'm not the smartest, but I'm smart, but it's hard even for me. So I would just say like they would have to really want it, you know? And I would definitely help. Yeah, because of course it needs to be more of us in the program or in the field in general. Like, cause it's not. It's less than 6% of Black African Americans in the program. So I would definitely encourage it. And honestly, like there were programs like in the beginning when I first started applying that help people to get into the program, like help you write your essays and stuff. And I would honestly do something like that, like to give people insight on how to get accepted, what they looking for, what kind of interview questions they ask and stuff like that. So I would do that.
Most definitely. Okay, cool. So we done did that. We're gonna switch lanes a little bit, right?
Okay.
All right, so I know I talked to you offline before we got on camera. And you said there are couples in the PA program. And I know a lot of y'all have to leave from where you come from and go to Kansas.
Right.
So how is like maintaining like a relationship and so you said some people have families.
Right.
So
well, everybody got families.
I'm talking about like kids.
Okay.
Wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, this and the third. How do you think that could how is that considering like you God knows where, miles away. How does that, how does that bond stay strong, or how do people normally?
Let's like say, well, there's only like, it's not a lot of people in my class with kids. It's like I can count on one hand, So honestly, I can't speak on that in specifically, but I do know like basically like looking at the end goal. Like, okay, I'm here for this short period of time. Let's deal with this now, but I'll be home soon. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, kids might miss you, family might miss you, but you'll be home soon. Or like, let's just say like for me, huge family person and everything like that, but it's just like, I gotta do what I gotta do right now. Or even if it was like relationship wise, I gotta do what I gotta do right now, but I'm not gonna be here forever. But let me lock in for a second, and then let me do what I'm doing, and then when I come back in this 2.5 years,
it's on the flow.
We good. But just like stay down while I'm here, help me out, whatever, or whatever, and then when I'm done, we good. But it's just basically about staying down and seeing like where this will end up. Like it all pay off in the end.
So this ain't no like new relationship type of thing. This something y'all have to already be established first.
Yeah.
And then like how some people get in. This would be impossible in a new relationship.
If it was me,
impossible.
If it was me, I would not get in a new relationship. It has to be something that I've already like been dealing with. Not something, but like it has to be a relationship I'm already in. But I know if it was something new, like if they was living in like where I'm from, like from Georgia, or like in Kansas.
What do you mean?
Like, are you saying like could I start a relationship in Kansas, or like? Could I start a relationship? Like, could I continue a new relationship from somebody that stayed in Georgia?
A new relationship out of state. Like
No. Honestly, I don't really like that long distance stuff anyways. But, sometimes you just have to make it work.
Yeah,
but, nah. It has to be somebody that you already been with. In my opinion, it has to be somebody you already been dealing with. Nobody new.
So for you people out there, this long distance shit y'all say, I gotta, it's cap.
That's just me. Some people make it.
Can it work? Potentially. You feel what I'm saying? But like I say, more of the story, like you said, it's the end goal thing.
Yeah, end goal for situation. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You got somebody to stay down with you, okay, cool. So, boom. Time to switch lanes since we're on this topic. All right, so for the ones who don't know, if you can just give a ballpark of a base salary of a PA, starting base salary, what would that be?
It really depends. Depends on
I'm
the
talking about
specialty.
the lowest salary.
The lowest?
The lowest salary possible. Because, see, me, I like to base things off. Like, I have a mindset like this, right? If I trick my brain into thinking I'm going to get less or I'm going to do less, so when I get more, it kind of make me feel better. Instead of thinking I'm supposed to get a certain number and I don't get that number. So I always look at shit as low as possible. So if you could look at the lowest base salary of a PA, what would you think it'd be? At the worst hospital, what would you think it'd be?
PAs, they not making less than... Honestly, it varies from state to state too, so that's something else you have to... But PAs really not making less than 100,000. It depends on state though. Like,
We say we in Georgia, we in Atlanta. We in the fall, we back in the fall.
like let's say like maybe if they like not pediatricians, but like ones that work with like peds, like for some reason they don't get paid as much, so they're not making less than maybe 100,000. But that's just peds. But that's just like I can't even, I don't know, like that's maybe even too low. But yeah, I don't know. That's
So with
but that's just peds though. But that's probably even too low. That's just starting salary though. Like sometimes, but you know, like if you got experience, it'll be way over that. But like you got to think about it. A lot of people, it's hard to get new jobs. Like when you first get out of undergrad, so they always start you off, try to start you off low, but you're not pretty much making too much lower than that, and that's probably actually too low. But I'm just trying to keep it safe, because I'm just trying to keep it safe.
For the people,
But
100 grand is too low. 100 grand. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's 12 months. 100 grand. You do the math. It's too low. 100 grand is too low. All right, and this salary, this ain't no, you at your job, you work your overtime 70, 80, 90 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? You making 100 grand gross pay and taking 60 home after taxes. This is salary, 100 grand. Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Bare minimum. So with that being said, all right, so is it possible for a man to date a woman, well, a woman to date a man, and realistically the man not gonna make more than a PA woman? Is that possible? Realistically.
Yeah. It is. I just think it's very hard. Like, I just think it's very hard to find somebody that may make more than me.
So it's one of them things, like, it has to already be something like established, or it's just, you just got that mindset, whatever situation I'm in, it'll be fine. Knowing, like I say, because, after you make a certain amount of money, you got a different lifestyle.
Right.
Not even by on purpose. It's just, it just come with the game. You feel what I'm saying? You got you start, you be able to buy what you want, do what you want to do, go, you know what I'm saying? You can take off, you can do this, you can do that. So, do you think it's one of those situations where, like, you don't really care, and it's a them thing, if that would be the thing?
I think, like, honestly, it depends on the relationship, because I do think sometimes, like, guys can be jealous of their significant other. But
we just talked about that last episode.
Like, in my opinion, when I was younger, I thought it mattered. I was like, I'm not dating no guy that don't make more money than me. But like, being realistic, it's probably gonna be really hard to find somebody that make more money than me for like what I make, like what specialty I may go into. So that's fine with me. I just feel like the person I'm with, they just gotta have something going. They just need to have something going on. They do their own thing. They making their own money. It may not be what I'm making, but as long he can provide, so we good. Like I got my money, he got his money, and we doing our thing. But like he don't have to literally be making the same or more than me. So
it just got to make sense.
Yeah, he just got to be having something going on. Like he got to be having something going on. Like,
all right, so when you say something going on, what do we call something going on?
Like even if it's having his own business, he ain't even had to go to school, honestly, because that's like you can make money without going to school. Like sure. That's so out. That's what it used to be. Like, oh, you got to go to school to make money. No, have your own business, whatever it is, but just have something going on. I ain't meaning like working at like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it, but no. I'm not. But like, he just got to have something going on. I don't even care if he had like he was like a famous or a professional barber. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? He just got to be making,
Barbers get your skills up. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the surgery Brax did on this. You heard? Let me tell you the surgery Brax did on this hair yesterday. You got to get your skills up. All right?
Yeah, so I just think he just got to be having something. He got to have some type of motion. I ain't meaning like job hopping from here, there, don't know what he got going on. No, like he literally got to be having something stable. He need stable. He got to be stable. Yeah, he got to be stable.
Insurance.
Yeah.
401k.
All of that.
Pension. DoorDash drivers, you're out of this.
Yeah.
Uber Eats, you're out of this. All right.
Yeah. So he just, he got to at least match me somewhere. Just having something going on.
Yeah. You have to be more than a considerate person. All right, you got to bring something to the table. It just is what it is. Sorry, not sorry. All right, so with that being said, you got a guy. He probably not, probably don't make as much as you, but you know what I'm saying? He got his motion. But you in your mind, you make more money than him. Mm-hmm. Do you make him sign a prenup when y'all get married? Because say for instance, right, y'all divorced.
Right.
You make more money than him. Mm-hmm. Depending on the situation, he win.
He ain't taking my money.
There it is.
No, like he can't. No, I'm sorry, but I would hope that wouldn't be the case. But like
I said, and I tell all men, well, not even just all men, but personally, and I had conversations with my bros and all that, like, and I used to be one of those ones that like where I had to make more money than my woman, but being honest, I've never been in a situation where I made more money than my woman. Not even gonna hold you. They've all had careers. All right, they've all had careers. Okay, and let me tell you something. When you are secure, but you have to have your own motion, like you said earlier.
Definitely.
You have to have your own. But when you're a secure man within yourself, and you're a man's man, you don't want a woman's money.
Yeah.
If you don't want a woman's money, you feel what I'm saying? Now, granted, like she do little stuff you hear and that. That's, there's nothing wrong with that. It's cool. Accept gifts. I will never tell a nigga don't accept the gift.
Yeah.
I love gifts. I give first, but I love gifts. I always take them. I will accept them. But what I'm saying is, like a secure man will have no problem signing a prenup because I don't want what you have.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather, get up, get out there and get it on my own.
Yeah, get your own.
And like I said, if it don't work out, you go your way, I go my way.
Right.
And like I said, it was a fair exchange, so that's 100%. Fuck with that.
Yeah.
Now let's take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to my sponsors. First page sponsorship link will be in the bio at the bottom. All right. We're in a mission. Okay, cool. So let's change lanes real quick, right? We'll go change lanes real quick. So before you leave, right? Well, we're going to backtrack a little bit. We're going to change lanes, we're going to backtrack. So, for the most part, high school, popular girl, give or take, or, well known to do
Right.
from your neighborhood, from the high schools to the college, this and then the third. You got your friends, you got your day ones, right? So you go to college now.
Mm-hmm.
Leave college, go to PA program out there in Kansas. Are the friendships the same, or have things changed since you left? Have the people changed?
No. No.
That's not a sure no.
No, I'm thinking. I'm just trying to make sure. But no, like, from the time, like, undergrad to now?
Undergrad and now, have the people changed?
No, I think my people are the same. I've probably, like, my solid people, they pretty much the same. Like, they check on me, call me. I probably got new people as well. Not a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I've added on to, like, my solid group of people. But for the most part, people that I've been cool with since, like, middle school, maybe even, like, 9th grade or whatever, they pretty much the same. I mean, you may have one or two that you may not be, like, super tight with no more. But for the most part, like, overall, my people that I, was rocking with 9-10 years ago, them my same people. Like, yeah, they still my same people. Yeah, for sure.
So has there been an instance where, like, you can kind of tell the separation?
Yeah. Like, I think even before, like, going to PA school, though, like, sometimes when you go to undergrad, like, people that you be real cool with in high school, and then y'all go off and, like, do different things, sometimes y'all just maybe grow apart, or just, like, y'all find new friends sometimes. Like, y'all find new friends, so y'all may not talk as much or whatever, and it just drifts apart. But that hasn't happened with me a lot. It's just, like, most of my people are, like, my same people.
And I normally tell people, like I say, sometimes people put in your life for seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Some people not meant to be in your life for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
No matter how much you mess with them or fuck with them. Like, some people meant to be in your life just for that season. Like I say, yeah, you enjoy that moment, but even still, when you try to, like, kind of even rekindle that, or, like, kind of talk, like, the conversation don't even be the same.
Right.
Like, it'd be like,
it's different.
yeah, we talking, but this shit feel forced, like it's awkward or something like that. So,
right.
Nah, that for sure. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so, damn.
But for the most part, mine are pretty much the same. Everybody pretty solid. Like, who I'm rocking with now probably be the same people I'm rocking with 10 years from
20,
now.
30, 40, 50, 60, and we'll be old and gray together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, one thing about it, and I tell people, like, a good friend is priceless.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. Like, all them people that be walking around, I ain't got no friends. Y'all
they want
people,
friends.
Like, you really do.
They do want friends. They be lonely. Like, you need a friend. I love me a good friend.
A good friend, like, you can. A good friend is fucking priceless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just be little shit like that. Like, a nigga don't like to hear that. Like, I don't get off by not having friends.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to be able to talk to somebody.
You need somebody to talk to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may like to hang out by yourself sometimes. Like, you might go out to eat by yourself or whatever, but sometimes you do, like, want somebody to, hang out with, somebody to talk to, somebody you might can, like, relate to. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even, like, when y'all have kids or whatever, like, you want some old friends to be in your life, like fake TT, fake uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, no, everybody needs a friend.
Everybody
need a friend.
Needs a friend. So, all that I don't need friends, BS.
No.
Kill it.
You need a friend.
It's not that you want to, because you know when you really feel it?
When?
On your birthday.
No, you do for real. Yeah, like you gonna be sad on your birthday.
And when you just get the scrolling and refreshing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody told you happy birthday.
Or you trying to plan something and don't nobody show up. Or you don't have nobody to invite.
And it's just you and your favorite cousin.
Or your mama.
Or your mama. You know what I'm saying? That shit gotta suck.
And your siblings or
what
something.
I'm
But
saying?
like
So-
other than that, no, everybody need a friend though.
Everybody
A good friend is
100%
good
need
to have.
friends.
Yeah.
Like I said.
So yeah.
So we gonna backtrack a little bit. Not too far back. This ain't the same person I've been on. You got some gangsta in you.
Oh please don't.
You got some gangsta in you. Can we talk about that? Or that's too federal?
It depends on what you. It depends. It depends.
Yeah, that's too
Let me
federal.
hear what you got to say first.
All right. So, tell you a story, right? And we'll say that for part 2. We're gonna say that. We're gonna say that. We're gonna say that. It's part 1. We're gonna say that story for part 2. Cause like I say, this is I want the people, get to know you. You feel what I'm saying? Who you are, what you do, why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll backtrack. How long did you know? At what age did you know this is what I want to do?
Oh, when I was at the YMCA.
YMCA?
Yeah, like
Okay,
I got a
which one?
picture. Like
Which one? Because everybody went to the YMCA. Which one you went to?
no. What YMCA? I was at the YMCA on the east side.
East side, okay.
Yeah, by what's that mall? I can't even
I
remember
went
the
to
name
one
of the
right next to Carver
mall.
Home.
Yeah, right there by Eastwick, that one. Yeah.
So that's
It's not a YMCA anymore. I think it's a church now or something, but yeah.
So you was a little baby, you wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah, I have a little picture that say, I had my little stethoscope on, and I got a little picture that say, I'm going to be a doctor. So yeah, I've been knew I was going to be something.
Yeah,
So.
man, snaps up
Yeah.
with that. Like I said, if you got dreams, if you got goals, like I say, it's never too late to chase them. We just gonna start out by saying that. But some people find out their purpose early in life. Some people find out their purpose later on in
Yeah.
life. You feel what I'm saying? But the biggest thing is never stop dreaming. All right? The biggest thing is starting. You have to be able to start.
And
Like I
never
said,
give up.
and never give up.
Yeah.
The only time you lose is when you give up. So you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So this is part 1. We're going to take one more. Shout out to our sponsors once again.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsors.
310
His
Vines,
sponsors.
man. Link will be in the bio, in the description below. And I've also put a banner up so you can go get that clothing brand. Once again, it's great merch. Like I say, the fit. Like I said, I love the fit.
Where your
You know what I'm
jacket
saying?
at?
It's the. I should have wore the jacket.
Yeah,
Shoulda
where
wore
your
the jacket. I
jacket?
should've wore the jacket. I had the jacket too. I should have wore the jacket. But like I said, it's a great fit. It's simple, but like I said, it's excessive at the same time. Like I say, it comes in different colors. Got the black with the white, got the white with the black, you know what I'm saying? Got some red, got some blues, also got hats, pants, shirts, gloves, like I say, whatever you can think of, but the link will be in the bio. And I actually tagged the owner as well. So make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We're gonna make this last toast.
My little straw.